Hello, good morning, third graders. Welcome back to another computer science session. I'm really happy to be with you all again, and I really hope that you're doing well at home and learning a lot. Today we're going to try another project in code.org. As you know, we have been learning about the coding fundamentals, and today we have the opportunity to put our knowledge into practice and our creativity on display. We're going to be working on a story where you're going to choose the story that is going to be developed, and also the characters that you're going to use. So let's take a look. Right, so the first step is to actually open a new window on our web browser. You might be using Google Chrome or actually Safari. And when you do that, you will find a screen like this. So I will click on my search bar and then I will type in code.org. Click on enter and then I'll wait for my page to load. Ta-da-da-da. Here it is. So I click on the first link right here. Very well. Here it goes. And there we have it. Now, we're going to move to this side of the screen, upper right corner, and we're going to click on the sign in button. You see right here? Yes. Ta-da-da-da. And here we are. As you know, every class has a special section code. I don't know if you might remember it, but anyway, I will upload a document so you can actually take a look at your password, username, but also your section code, right? So I have this one that is from 4th grade. So just for you to see, you will type in your section code as well, which is 6 letters as well. So then you're going to click on go. When you click on go, your class will be shown right here and you should be able to see your name. You're going to click on your name. For example, let's say that your name is Luis Jose. And then you're going to click on the image that represents your password, right? After that, you're going to be able to see all the progress that you have done in code.org this far. So we're going to focus on the project tabs right here. So we're going to click on this just right after you sign in. So make sure that you sign in properly because all the work that you try then won't be saved and then I won't be able to see your work. So make sure that on this side, instead of saying sign in, it has your name. Right after that, then you're able to click on project. Now, when you click on project, you're going to see this window. What I want you to try now is to click on view full list. When I do that, I see many other projects. So the one that we're trying today is Ice Age. Right here, you're going to have the opportunity, as I said before, to develop your own story using the characters that we have right here. You will be able to change the scenario and have your actors perform as you want. As you might remember, we have been working on different lessons when we have learned to use the different blocks that we have right here. So that you have the freedom to actually decide which one you're going to use and how you're going to use them to actually get that result that you are working for. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the buttons that we have available for us to use. So the first one, we have an actor. We saw before that we were able to actually add characters and that these characters were named sprites. In this case, where we have a block that says actors. It's a little bit different this time, but anyway, right here we can include our characters. Right here, click on Manny, which is actually the one of the characters that we have available for our use. We have 5 of them to try, so let's click on Diego. And we're going to say that Diego is going to be my first character. So when I click on run, Diego is right here, you see? Now later on you can change the position and the actions that he performs. So I can also change my background. So instead of having that much eyes, let's say, well, I think that we're having way too many eyes. Different one like this. Or some ground like this one. That's looking good. Right, we have these three buttons right here. These are events. Remember that I can't snap together these green blocks. You see? They are on their own. So I will keep them on this side. I can use this space as well. And I can specify an action when I click on the up, down, left, or the right arrow. So let's say that when I click on down arrow, I want my character or my actor in this case to move down. And here I can specify which actor I'm talking about. In this case, I should have the same number because I want Diego to go down. So when I click on reset and then I'll run again, I will click on my down arrow key. So right here you can see that it's moving down. If you want your character to move, let's say, to the right side, you just need to include another event, right side, and then specify the character or the actor that you want to move. Now, since you're clicking on the right arrow, it makes sense that it moves to the right. But you can specify other options. Alright, so let's see what else. Right here I have a few buttons that allow me to actually specify how my characters are going to be communicating. For example, I have this one right here. We have different greetings right here, comments, phrases. But I also have this one where I can type in my own dialogue. So let's say that I want my character to say, good morning, whoop, third grade, right? I need also to specify which one is going to say that. Since I only have Diego right here, and he's my first actor, I will still click on the first one. So let's say, or let's tell the computer that when I click on my actor number 1, I want him to say that. So let's see. Let's go back. We click on run. And when I click on him, he says what I ask him to say. You can try that with different characters. So let's say that now you want to try second actor, and his name is going to be Sid. You got Sid right here. Now you can specify the way that he's going to move, the same way that we try with Diego, and also what he's going to say. You can also include sounds, you can add a score, and you can also have your characters to throw different things. For example, let's have, which one is this one? Diego, yes. To throw hearts. I want him to throw it down. So when I click on him, he's going to read, to say good morning third grade, and then he's going to throw some hearts. I click on him. You see? You don't necessarily need to have this order. That is for you to just say the way it behaves. So you can also have one character at the bottom over here and one over here, and then you have a battle of throwing hearts. And the one that hits more the opponent wins or something like that. You can also include a sound right here. Hit sound. We have many over here. And also you can have score points. So for example, every time that character number 2, which is C, is hit, then you want to score a point on Diego, or the other way around. So it's up to you to develop the story that you want to tell. Now, keep in mind that you should be able to explain your work, explain the coding that you used and why. So in this first session, we're going to focus on developing the story and the coding, and then you will have the opportunity to share this project with your class, but also with me. Now, something that I want you to try is to rename your project. So instead of having this untitled project, let's say that I want my project to have my name. So I will try Mr. Joe and then I click on save. So when you're done with your project, you're going to click on save so it holds in your account. Alright guys, I hope that you don't have any question. And if you do, just let me know and I will clarify any doubt. I hope that you have fun trying this project and see you later.